And we back. Welcome to part 2 of us resetting the NBA. Last week we started off in 2008 and it was an absolute blast. We're starting off in the 2010-2011 season now. If you missed that episode, I highly recommend it because this is all carryover from that one. So hit that link up there somewhere, and also the link in the description so you can really get tuned in. For example, LeBron James is no longer Cavalier, he is now Memphis, and stuff like that has happened on the regular. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's hop right into it. Now, at the end of the last episode, I kind of went through teams, so I'm gonna quickly go through some a little bit before we start this season. Dwight Howard is still killing the game at a 95 overall, only 25 years old, by the way. He has won all of the MVP awards so far in this video. We got young Steph Curry going into year number 2. He's with Dirk, T-Mac, Vince Carter, and Antoine James, who's 35 right now, in a 23-year-old Brook Lopez are in New Jersey. Melo, J.R. Smith, Chauncey Billups, Lamar Odom, and the Nate are with Denver. Last year, they were one of the most disappointing teams in the league. Hopefully, this year's a little bit better. Or if I don't show a team, that just means there's not a lot going on. Like, for example, the Pacers have Michael Redd and Boogie, but that's like it right now. Kyle Lowry's here, but that's like it. Dwayne Wade to switch teams, and he's with Detroit. The Raptors are the worst team in the league at the moment. They are really trying to get that first overall pick. I respect it. Instead of having Manu Ginobili, the Spurs have Chris Bosh and a younger Joe Ingles. So there's Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, Kevin Durant, James Harden, and John Wall all in the same team. The future of that team is ridiculous. Devin Harris was an all-star last season. He's 88 overall. He's with Iggy in the 76ers. They also have Elton Brand coming off the bench. Derrick Rose has Manu Ginobili, Luol Deng, and Joakim Noah, who ain't progressed at 26 years old, which is unfortunate that he might not end up being the former all-star defensive player of the year player that he was in real life. But then again, in real life, this is around the time that Joakim became really good. Remember, we're starting off in 2010, but he's only 76 overall, so it might not happen in this simulation. The Cavaliers aren't very good since Bron left. The Celtics have Joe Johnson, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett. Now, those three players are super old, so we'll see if they can gel well. Rondo is here with Blake Griffin. They also had a lottery pick, if I'm not mistaken. They picked Eric Gordon, right? Eric Gordon is here, and I think there was one more, Derek Collison. Avery Bradley. Okay, Avery Bradley. I thought it was going to be somebody a little bit better, but Avery Bradley is one of the dudes. And then this is my pick for the NBA champions. We have LeBron, OJ Mayo, who in this simulation is God tier. He's 34 badges, 87 overall. A Marc Gasol, who's 26 years old. Mike Conley at 24. DeMar DeRozan at 21. RJ at only 31. They have depth. They have a young guy in Al-Farouq Aminu. They got LeBron, who is the highest overall, tied for the highest overall in the entire game. They look ridiculous. Kobe went to the Heat to team up with Michael Beasley and Amari Stoudemire. I ain't do that. They did that. And that's pretty much it. That is the around the league. This year's draft class is a heavy hitter. Kemba Walker's the number 1 prospect right now, but they have Kyrie Irving, Reggie Jackson, Jimmy Butler, Derek Williams, Markieff Morris, Alec Burks, Jimmer Fredette in this world. Maybe he gets a different little deal going on. Enes Kanter, Vucevic, Isaiah Thomas, Tristan Thompson, Klay Thompson, Bismack Biyombo. This is a good class of a lot of really good players. They got Jan Vesely here. They got Toby here. Brandon Knight is on the roster. So, you know, this is one. Lester Knox. I thought that was going to be my boy Dusty. Oh, Kawhi Leonard. 30th ranked prospect in this draft, by the way. Very, very interested. Nico Mirotic is there. I mean, that's kind of wild. You might be getting an absolute steal if you can go ahead and pick up Kawhi Leonard in the early second round. Some other things that we saw in last video when I was reading through the comment section, some things that can make this series a little bit better. They said, Kenny, can you jump in some regular season games too? We're going to try. So I'm going to pick my favorite or the teams that look the most interesting to me and try to see them go against each other, maybe jump in some regular season games. Because I don't know if the Grizzlies are going to win a championship, but I want to see them play. You know what I'm saying? So I might jump into one of their games early in the season. Let's see, who is a Grizzly rivalry that we can see? Like if I go over the power rankings, the Grizzlies are number 3. The Spurs are number 2. Should we get them two teams matched up and watch that game? I'm looking for, CP3 with David West. They just don't have the firepower. I legit think that Memphis is going to dominate a lot of teams. Maybe it doesn't even need to be like a marquee matchup. I'm just going to simcast every one of their games until we get a close one because I just want to see them hoop. They lost this one. Oh, they won that one. Oh, I was looking at the Warriors perspective. The Warriors are undefeated, by the way. No, we want to go back to the Grizzlies. We got a 2-point game with 2 minutes to go. Now they're going against the Timberwolves, who I don't even know who the star of the Timberwolves is off the top of my head. So my apologies to the whole Minnesota area for disrespecting your organization. But hey, y'all got this a close game. It's only 2, and I love this court. So they have Sebastian Telfair, who's their leading scorer. A young Kevin Love at 23 years old. Al Jefferson at 86 overall. This is not an amazing team, but you don't need to be a good team to get a good basketball game, you know? And somebody said we should do it from this perspective so we can see the court like this. I don't know how much I'm digging this. I might switch back and then wait for y'all's opinion on, do y'all like 2K cam better or what? I can't do. Let me know in the comment section if we should do that. But my mind, I've always been a 2K cam dude. For as long as 2K cam has been around, that has been the way I've watched and played the game of 2K. Anything else feels wrong. So Mike Conley bringing the ball up the court, guarded by Sebastian Telfair. Absolutely love this court. One of my favorite courts of all time, for sure. LeBron, what sneakers you got on, Bron? Hold on, let's look at Bron, bro. What sneakers? How do I look down? Oh, okay. I see you, Bron. That's a nice sneaker for sure. For sure. That's a nice sneaker. Oh, he got right to the basket too. I don't know who was guarding him. Was that K Love? Yeah, that was K Love that was guarding him. 13 points for Bron in 33 minutes, but that was a big one. Putting them up by 4 with 2 minutes to go. All right, let's see what the Wolves can do to make this a game. I see Big Al Jefferson, big dime from Sebastian Telfair, and just like that, it's back down to a 2-point game. These are the teams I like. The teams that may not have one superstar, but might have an okay quality team. Maybe the Timberwolves are that team. Let me know in the comment section what teams you're rooting for when you watch these games. LeBron stepped back out of the post on Kevin Love again. Bron might be on some MVP type stuff this season. That's all I'm saying. Jump in Bron is looking kind of nasty. I don't know if his sim stats are going to match. Oh, that's a bad turnover, Sebastian. LeBron on the break. LeBron with one of his patented dunks. Put them up by 6 with 1:40 to go. Yeah, the Wolves are falling apart in front of this home crowd. I can't tell if these are Grizzlies fans or these Timberwolves fans. I mean, they wearing the same color. Spin move, Al Jefferson, baseline layup. What a move from Big Al. And LeBron is the one to get the ball on the inbounds. Again, guarded by K Love. I mean, they're ahead of their time by putting LeBron James at the 4 right now. He's getting stronger. Good pass out to Mike Conley. Mike Conley looks so young. I love that he looks young. RJ wearing number 24. Down to LeBron on the block again. Bron. 3 seconds to do something. Kevin Love. Out to Mike Conley. Missed it. Oh my God. No way they didn't get that rebound. That's crucial. They score right here. The game is practically over, but they don't. Good defense from Big Al. Keeping the game alive. Number 3, Sebastian Telfair up the court. Being guarded by who? Is that Kalina Azubuike? I think that's Kalina Azubuike from this angle. We are on basically current gen. Big bucket from Big Al. He is keeping them in the game. It is back to a 1 possession. What are they going to do? Bron, size up. Get it to the basket. That's easy. That's about as easy as it gets. That's the Bron me and you know, ladies and gentlemen. That's prime LeBron. I think he's 25 years old in the sim right now. He's killing the game, bringing them up by 4 with 30 seconds to go. Rafer Alston with the ball. All right. They got to switch. I mean, this is Skip to my Lou, one of the greatest handles in NBA history. Gets right to the basket and scores over Marc Gasol. They get it into Conley. I'm sure Conley is like an 87, 88% free throw shooter. So he makes both of these. Oh, I'm sorry. They're not even in the bonus just yet. Don't inbound it to Bron. They do it anyway. That's great. That is great for the Wolves. Not saying that he won't hit 2. Oh, that was OJ Mayo we were looking at. Not saying that he won't hit 2. But if there's anybody on the court that was going to miss. Okay, he hit him. And we were staring at somebody's leg in the crowd. He hit the first one. Hit this one. I'm saying game is over. It's up. And it is good. There it is. They got no timeouts to go. Skip to my Lou gets the ball. What are you going to do with it? You need either a quick bucket or a 3 or something. Little pick. They got a roll. They got the quick bucket. This game is not over, ladies and gentlemen. As much as I want to sim to end, it's not over. OJ Mayo with the ball. He gets fouled. Is he going to be able to... If he puts 2 away, then I'm going to say that ices it. But if he misses one... Look at Billy Donovan. If he misses one... I don't know who that guy is. Auto-generated dude. If he misses one, we stay alive. Just like that, it's back to a 3-point game. Puts it at 2 possessions. He does. And I'm done. I'm out of here. Simcast. There's the game. LeBron showed us why he's one of the greats with the stat line of 21, 6, 9, and 3. The only problem with jumping into these games is that it lengthens the series. So like instead of me getting like 2 to 3 seasons done per episode, we might do like 1 year an episode, and then that just means that this is like 12-part series. I don't know if y'all really want that or not, but 3-0, the Denver Nuggets are playing pretty solid. You know what? I think it'd be better if I go a month into the season so we can see, if we can see what teams are really good and not, and then that'll have us determine which teams we watch. The Bulls are the worst team in the league, bro. They desperately need Joakim Noah to be good. And at 26, can I cheat? I'm not gonna change. I'm not changing anything, but I wonder if his like peak is over. Like, can he get better? His peak is 28, okay, and he is 26, so he's got 2 years left to get better. But I don't think he's never gonna get to the great status. This team is the worst in the league. Young Derrick Rose, man. What year are we in? This is year 3 for you, right? This is the year you won MVP in real life. In this game, not happening. I wanted this game to be really good. Unfortunately, it wasn't. What the heck be happening in these videos, bro? Wasn't it just like a 8 point lead with a minute to go? Who got ball? Oh, snap. We jumped in perfectly, I guess. Last possession of the game. The Denver Nuggets have it down by 1 against the Spurs. This is 2 of the top teams in the conference going head-to-head. Get the ball in. Carmelo Anthony rocking the sweet old number 15 with the cornrows to the back. He's guarded by Joe Ingles. Dribbling the ball out 8 seconds ago. Melo, size up. 5, 4, 3. Gets to the basket. No good. Timmy D with the rebound, and that's game. No, we weren't able to watch 2 minutes of it, but we got the last possession, and that's what mattered the most. Carmelo misses the shot, and wow. I mean, again, that game did not look like it was close at all. And it just happened like that. It's a game of runs, and they went on a big and fast run. There are 2 teams dominating the Eastern. I guess 3 teams dominating the Eastern Conference right now. 8-game win streak for the Detroit Pistons, who have Dwayne Wade as their star player. Shea Wallace, Tayshaun Prince, Jason Maxiell, Will Bynum, Tavos Evolution. Good team. Did not expect them to be that good. We got to watch them. The 76ers are 20-4. Very good. Only lost 1 road game so far this season. And the Magic are good again this season, but they can't win at home. They've had a very road-heavy season to start off, and they're winning a ton of those road games. So I don't know which games we should, like, I want to jump into one of each of those teams, and then we'll get to the offseason or the postseason and things like that. These are 2 good teams. I'm going to simcast and see if it's close. Or maybe I shouldn't, because we're going to be watching one of those teams come playoff time because, okay, Boston is on a 14-game streak. We got to go look at Boston. I'm sorry. Because these are the teams that are going to be competing for a championship, right? So I'll probably get to see them one way or another in the playoffs. We got to look at Boston, though. 14-game win streak currently, and that's not even enough for them to be at the top. They're the 4th seed, and they ain't lost in, like, what is that, a month's worth of games? December 26th to November 28th. That's like almost, if they win this game, it will be a month worth of wins. The way this started off, it looked like they got it. They have not lost a game in a month. This is 2 of the best teams in the league. Please be close. Hedo Turkoglu for 2 first-round picks from the Bulls protected. The Bulls are trying to be buyers right now. Doesn't make sense for them. I'm going to stop and just look at the what Hedo Turkoglu's contract is. I thought Hedo Turkoglu played there. What team is Hedo Turkoglu playing for nowadays? Okay, he's got 2 years left on his deal for the Atlanta Hawks. Are the Atlanta Hawks selling or buying? I don't know. Sure, if the Bulls want to if they want to throw a pick in, sure, you can be buyers right now. I'm not going to tell you otherwise. If you want to make bad decisions, I'm here to let you make bad decisions. And man, the Celtics are just the most dominant team in the NBA right now. It's not even close. When will they ever lose a game? This is insane. I have never seen a streak like this from an auto-generated team. They will not lose. Oh my God. They are on a 24-game win streak right now. 24. Jermaine O'Neal for DJ White. I'm going to say no to that one. 25. Now the Bulls are trying to sell Hedo Turkoglu for Peja Stojakovic. No, you just gave up pick equity. No. They have not lost. I don't care, bro. Give Paul Pierce the MVP award. Paul Pierce or KG or maybe Joe Johnson. One of these dudes has to be killing it. They lost to the Magic. D12 ends the streak at like 27-28 or something like that. That is an amazing, amazing run for this team. Congratulations to them. You know a team that's not playing well, but I want to watch them at least one time this season? Y'all gotta see OKC, right? We have to see the young Russell Westbrook, James Harden, KD, right? They have some higher overall players. KD is at 91 at this point. His numbers will never be as great because he's sharing the ball with so many people. But we have to watch them at least once because we're not going to get them in the playoffs. I need to see KD and Russ and them on the court together. I have to. Please be a good game. Derrick Rose versus Russell Westbrook. Luol Deng versus Kevin Durant. Please give us a classic. Two bad teams with a ton of potential. Give me a classic. I don't think they're going to give it to us. 5-point game with a minute to go. Not close enough for my liking to jump in. Man, that had potential. It didn't live up to it. It did not live up to it at all. I'm only giving them these last 3 games before we get to like moving on and saying, hey, we'll look at y'all next season, because I can't simcast every one of their games. I just can't do it, y'all. Timberwolves, I don't want to watch the Timberwolves again because we just watched them and they don't really have no star players. And this is the close game. Well, it was close for a minute, but I couldn't jump into that one. This is the last opportunity. This is the last opportunity, Thunder. Or we got to come back next season where y'all just a little bit better and hopefully y'all competing for a playoff spot. It's not close. There it is. We are at the All-Star draft. It's going to be Team Dwight and Team Chris Paul. LeBron does not win the All-Star captain. And I was about to say, did he not start? I was just looking at Team Dwight. Okay. So starters are CP, Kobe, LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Paul Pierce versus Dwight, KG, Dwayne Wade. Carmelo and Monte Ellis gets his first All-Star appearance. Kevin Durant makes his 3rd All-Star game in 4 seasons, I think. So he's killing the game. Iggy is a first-time All-Star. RJ Mayo, first-time All-Star. But that's it. Okay. That's enough of me trying to jump into things. I think we just go into the postseason. I'm not letting you trade a first-round pick for a 73 overall. I'm sorry. We'll go into the postseason. And hopefully we get some 7-game series. You know what I'm saying? Just look at some things. MVCP3, they did it. He did it. This year, he wasn't even 50, 40, 90, but he averaged 29, 12 and a half and 5 rebounds, 3 steals. He had an amazing season. Boogie Cousins, his first year with the Indiana Pacers, wins Rookie of the Year, averaging 22 and 10. DeMar DeRozan wins 6th Man of the Year. That's great. Dwight Howard wins Defensive Player of the Year. Wow, his numbers are always amazing. And you know what? At the end of last video, what did I do? I tried to make it so he wasn't attempting threes. And what did he do? He's still attempting threes. I turned on the list as, I didn't turn it all to 0. Unless it changed. I thought I turned everything down to 0. I swear to God, I felt like I did. I don't know who this guy is. He wins Most Improved. Larry Brown wins Coach of the Year. What a great picture of Larry Brown that is. All-NBA sees Darren Williams and CP3, Tim Duncan, KG, and Dwight. They got a bunch of bigs here. Good. Second team sees Dwayne Wade, Devin Harris again. Devin Harris and the 76 have been a surprise. I mean, it's his 2nd time being an All-Star, and I don't know, did he make All-NBA last year? He didn't. So first time All-NBA for him. Dwight, Chris Bosh on his new team, Yao Ming as well. And the 3rd team sees Kobe, T-Mac, Carmelo, Jared Wallace with the Bobcats, and then this guy who, again, I have no idea who he is. He slipped through the cracks as an auto-generated guy. Rookie teams. Okay. All right. Paul George and John Wall and some other auto-generated guy and some more auto-generated dudes. All right, cool. I mean, it can't all just be normal people. Let's take a look at some league leaders, not playoffs, regular season. So Chris Paul did lead the league in scoring with Darren Williams not too far behind him. I mean, Dwight Howard and Chris Paul have been dominating when it comes to their like MVP case and stuff. 27, 18, and 3 and 3 is crazy. 29, 5, and 12 and a half with 3 steals is crazy. You know, Darren Williams is up there. Monte Ellis, Paul Pierce, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, LeBron, and Devin Harris round out top 10 in scoring. When it comes to rebounders, it's Dwight, Tim Duncan, this guy, Yao Ming, Amari Stoudemire, and Carlos Boozer. Assists, we have Chris Paul with 12 and a half. Again, just domination. Rondo's down there. Darren Williams. Steals is going to be Chris Paul. Blocks is going to be Dwight. Turnovers is Chris Paul. You got the ball in his hands all the time. Dwayne Wade shot 59% from 3 or from the field. Do not look at my boy face scan. I promise you that's not him. And then from 3, it is No Chill Gil when it came to the percentage. That's pretty cool. Who made the playoffs and who did not? Who's a surprising miss? I do not believe that this team, the Denver Nuggets, could not make the playoffs. Chauncey 83, JR 80, Melo 93, Lamar 87, Hassan Whiteside out of nowhere, out of left field. They traded for Skip to Malou, Nene is there, Smush Parker, Josh Bone, Anthony Morrow, Aaron like this is a really solid team. I cannot believe that they have not been able to make the playoffs. They lost the play-in. I cannot believe that. All right. And that's it. Out east, the Bulls are still really, really bad. And the surprising team is maybe the Pistons. I know they brought in Dwayne Wade, but I'm still surprised that they performed as well as they did. So we got 0 game. Oh, wait. There's still a possibility that we get a game 7. Hold on. I was going to say we got 0 game 7s in the first round, which is a dud. But there is a possibility that we get a game 7. Let's simulate this game down here between the Bobcats and the Cavs. And nope. So no game 7s. But we do see 2 upsets. So 3 seed gets eliminated on both sides of the bracket. LeBron and the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't know how they ended up as a 6 seed, but they are. And they beat Danny Granger, Powell, and Bynum. And then out here, the Celtics get eliminated. Wow. What a fall from a 20-something game win streak to being eliminated in the first round. What a roller coaster of emotions for the Celtics. Seems like kind of a consensus with their organization, right? Some very highs and some very lows. We got 2 game 7s. That's great. Spurs, Memphis, Philly, Detroit. I'm here for this. This is a game that we watched earlier in the season, isn't it? This is literally a game we watched earlier in the season. Will we be able to jump into this one? It does not look like it. And it looks like LeBron and company are moving on to the conference finals as the 6th seed. In this one, crazy OJ Mayo performance, but also crazy LeBron performance. Wow. Triple-double with 1 turnover and 3 misses total. That is a crazy stat line. Plus minus of plus 47 in the game, though, was a 28-point win. Mike Conley, plus 41. Jeez, that's incredible. All right, next, we have Detroit versus the 76ers. I don't remember who's on these teams. So Dwayne Wade, Rodney Stuckey, Tayshaun Prince, Rashard Lewis, and Jason Maxiell versus Devin Harris, Iggy, and Elton Brand, Lou Will, and Mo Spates. All right, who's going to win this one? Give me a good game 7 that we can jump into. So far, we got nothing in the playoffs, and I don't like that. I think this is another nothing piece, and it is. Wow. In a game 7, the 1 seed prevails, and that is Devin Harris with a stat line of 21, 6, 7, and 6 steals. And insane. Devin Harris becoming a sim god, man. We got a 1-6 and a 1-6 in each conference. They are mirroring each other, ladies and gentlemen. 3-1. We have a 6 seed in the finals, and we have a 1 seed. LeBron and company did not hold it down. Chris Paul is here, if I'm not mistaken, for the 2nd time this simulation, but he has not won just yet. Now, we do the finals a little bit different. I want to make sure that we try to jump into a finals game. It don't have to be game 1 or game 7, but any game that ends up being close, we got to watch because it is the NBA Finals, the highest stakes of them all. But so far, it's been domination from the Hornets. Chris Paul might get the MVP and Finals MVP in the same season, but the Heat fight back. They lost to Dwayne Wade, by the way. Have we looked at this Heat team? It's a Kobe show, by the way. He won MVP in 1908, which is insane for a guy that wasn't born until the 70s, maybe? I don't know. But back on track is the Hornets. And just 1 game away, the Charlotte Hornets, the New Orleans Hornets might end up winning the championship. But not like that because Kobe don't play. 31-5 for Kobe. Almost a triple-double for whoever this Singleton guy is. And then Amari Stoudemire down there as well. All right, here we go. Can they force a game 7? I'm low-key rooting for it. Or just give us a game. They didn't. It is a MVP and Finals MVP for Chris Paul. He averaged 35, 11, and 8. Or I'm sorry, 4.8 with 3 steals in the Finals. And just like that, the 2010 season is wrapped up. Retiring, you have Jason Kidd. You have Jerry Stackhouse. And I'm going to tell Jason Kidd, since he is still an 83, you can't retire just yet. But here, the moment y'all all been waiting for, the NBA draft lottery. The Bulls have a 25% chance of winning it, and they get 3rd. The Knicks move up to take the number 1 pick. New Jersey is at number 2, and then the Bulls. Wow. All right. I'm not even going to look at no mock drafts. I know y'all remember they said that Kawhi Leonard, potentially the 30th overall pick. He's the 30th highest ranked prospect in this draft. The New York Knicks draft Kyrie Irving. Whoa. The New York Knicks are looking kind of crazy. Let's take a look at their team now that they have Kyrie Irving. Actually, you know what? No, we won't, because they have expiring contracts and stuff. They got a draft for stats dude who I don't know where he came from. They got Paul George, who I forgot was on this. Paul George and Kyrie Irving on the same team. Whoa. Pick number 2 is going to see Vucevic going to the New Jersey Nets, whose jerseys I still haven't changed. The New Jersey Nets get Vucevic with the 2nd overall pick. Is that the right pick? Is that the wrong pick? We will see. Only time will tell. Pick 3 is Markieff Morris of the Bulls. They could have drafted somebody great. They didn't. A little bit scary as a Bulls fan to see that my team is extremely bad. There's Kemba Walker going to team up with Al Jefferson and Kevin Love. Maybe. Again, I don't know who hitting free agency and who is going where, so I could be mistaken. Pick number 5, Bismack Biyombo is going up north. Okay. Bismack Biyombo got a crazy contract from playing with the Raptors, so maybe he does that again. Milwaukee Bucks are on the clock. They pick Reggie Jackson with visor and all. Visor? Goggles? However you want to see it. And all. In that one. Number 7 overall pick in this year's draft, Jonas Valanciunas. I don't even remember who's on this Suns team at this point, but now they just added Jonas Valanciunas from Lithuania. Love to see that. Kawhi Leonard still on the board. Tristan Thompson goes number 8. I'm going to look at prospects, and it still says that Kawhi Leonard is about 30th. In some places, 23. We'll see. We'll see about that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see about that. Next, we have Norris Cole getting drafted to the Golden State Warriors. Middle Tennessee State. Wow. Jimmy Butler. What a good pick at number 10. That is a really, really good pick at number 10. I don't remember who plays for the Wizards right now, but regardless, Jimmy Butler is going to come in and make an impact. Number 11 is Enes Kanter going to OKC. He got drafted by the Utah Jazz in real life, ended up in OKC very early in his career, and he is now playing with Russell Westbrook and all of those cats too. Next, Derek Williams. Okay, that's where I draw the line. Let's just simulate until we see where Kawhi Leonard gets drafted. I'm sorry. We had so many more people. Tobias Harris goes to the Pacers to team up with Boogie. Isaiah Thomas is going to the Nuggets to be with Carmelo and company. Alec Burks, okay. Also with the Pacers. The Pacers had a couple picks. Then Klay Thompson goes to the Clippers to be with Blake and Rondo. That's a W. There's the other Morris brother going to the Jazz. Jimmy Fredette, Brandon Knight. Kawhi goes to the Heat to be with Kobe. Yeah. I would say GG's. You know what I'm going to say, GG's. They were just in the finals, and now... Oh, Nico Mirotic goes to the Bulls in this sim too. That's great. Yeah, GG's. Kawhi is about to dominate in a couple seasons. We're just a little bit too early. The top name in this free agency class is Tony Parker, but also got Yao Ming. We got KD, unrestricted free agency. I'm going to guess they're matching everything. But if they don't, wow. David West. This is a good class. It's a very, very good class. And I'm just going to simulate through it. We're going to go to see what the next season holds when it comes to rosters. And I'm going to pause myself and come back tomorrow to finish up next year. But it's going to be in the same video because I'm here for the grind. So Kawhi immediately is a starter. Mario Chalmers, Kobe Bryant, Kawhi Leonard, and then you have Amari Stoudemire down there. That's really, really good. Yao Ming signed with the Kings. This team will never trade Yao Ming. I'm not showing you every single team, obviously, but I'm just showing you what I can. And where teams look interesting. Kyrie and Paul George is who's Green at 26? Jeff Green at 26. Okay. And then David Lee still there with the Knicks. Jordan Farmar is up to an 87 overall in this simulation. A little bit wacky, a little bit crazy, but it is what it is. The Magic are low-key kind of falling off, and Dwight Howard regressed. He was a 95 overall last season. He's a 94. Steph Curry is up to an 80. Slow progression for Steph Curry at 23 years old, but he averaged 19 last season, so this could be a breakout season maybe. Chris Paul traded in David West. I'm saying Chris Paul like he the GM. He traded in David West and Tyson Chandler for Zebo and Al Horford. We'll see how that works out. KD is up to a 92. Ibaka's up to an 85. 86 for James Harden. 85 for Russell Westbrook. 84 for John Wall. If this team don't make the playoffs, they got to let some of these dudes go. I'm sorry. You got to package them in a trade or something, bro. Y'all got too much talent in this roster to not make the playoffs. And year in and year out. Kemba's going to immediately start, so that's great. So not that much movement. There were a lot of free agents. A lot of those people ended up staying where they were. I'm going to hit the save button. It's going to be one jump cut for y'all, but I need to go to sleep. I'm tired. All right, so it's actually been like 5 days since we filmed the last part. All good and gravy, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, and this is the season of the last draft was Kyrie Irving which is 2011. So this is the 2011-2012 season. So we went and got that draft class, which has Anthony Davis up top. It has Bradley Beal. It's got Dion Waiters, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Bradley Beal, Harrison Barnes, Terrence Ross, Andre Drummond. You know this list. Go ahead, Google it if you have to. So you can be up to date with who's in this draft class. We got Draymond Green down there. And my first thing on my agenda, because I was just editing the last episode, I was so upset that we weren't able to get an OKC game. And now that they're even better, again, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, KD, Serge, and Enes Kanter, with John Wall, Pekovic, and Hedo Turkoglu at the age of 33 are coming off the bench. They got Charlie Villanueva and Steven Jackson, who is 34 years old. This team should be a playoff team this year. Now, I can't control none of that. But one thing's for sure, I do want to watch them hoop at least one time during the season. Let me know who you think the favorite is for this year. I have no idea. Is LeBron and them with the Memphis Grizzlies going to do that? We don't know. All right, we got a game. This is the Clippers. The Clippers have Rondo. Who else do they have? Eric Gordon, and this is young Eric Gordon. Okay, he's 23 years old, so he is pretty young. Antoine Jameson is here. Klay Thompson is here in his rookie season. He's got 13 points. Avery Bradley is here. But it is like Rondo is the best player, and Blake should be somewhere. Maybe Blake is injured. Blake might be injured. Injuries are still on. But with the Thunder, this is a Serge game. This is a little bit of a James Harden game. KD is only taking 8 shots on the night, which is not right. He should be taking way more than that. Russell Westbrook has 14 of them things. I've been dealing with a sickness, ladies and gentlemen, so my voice may sound a little bit different. I might get a lot of cuts because I'm losing my voice and I need to clear it or whatever. Klay Thompson on the block. Good defense from Hedo Turkoglu, but right over the outstretched hands of Hedo Turkoglu, Klay Thompson with his 15th point of the game. All right, James, what you gonna do? It's weird seeing James, Russell, KD. None of these dudes have any accessories. Not a knee pad, not a sleeve, not a headband. They just out there running, raw dogging it. That's what it looks like to me. They do got their Siggies though. They got the signature sneakers on. KD backing up Avery Bradley. That felt like a KD bucket for sure. That felt like a KD bucket for sure, but he missed it. Rondo finds Derek Collins, who finds Chris Kramer, who finds Klay Thompson. And I guess Klay Thompson does a lot of off the dribble in this simulation. Okay, spacing is terrible. Back up to the caveman, Chris Kaman. Backdoor cut from Avery Bradley, and a block from Pekovic. Keeping the game alive. I always want to say season, because I feel like I'm in the NBA Finals with every game that we jump into. All right, here we go. Russell Westbrook actually, I think he's wearing, are you wearing Kobe's? I thought he had Siggy's on. He's wearing Kobe's. Whoa, that's weird. Why are we not focused in the video? Why is it not focus in this is a video game. Yeah, he's wearing Kobe's. I've never seen that before. All right, he comes up. Russell Westbrook, open 3 for the tie. No good. But they keep the ball. Pekovic working hard. Over there, Hedo Turkoglu, I couldn't tell, working hard, and they get the ball back. All right, here we go. Russell Westbrook off the screen. He's wide open in the corner. There's icing him. They're icing him. He's 4 for 15 for the night. Russ came off this screen from Serge, wide open in the corner, and Enes Kanter was like, nah, I can't even do it. I can't even do that. But now he gives it to him to set the offense. All right, what are you going to do? He takes the heavily contested midi, but Russ does Russ things. He misses the wide open one, but hits the contested one. Now it's down to a 1-point game. OKC throwing it. I was going to say throwing it back, but this is the future jerseys, the 2021 jerseys. Steal. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. KD with the ball. Only one man to beat us. Avery Bradley in a backdoor cut. James Harden with the lay. We saw Russ with a big shot. We saw KD with a big pass. And a finish from Kevin Durant. The big three all working hard. I forgot young John Wall is on the bench right there just in case Russ starts to sail. John Wall could come in and take some minutes. Man, okay. 20 seconds ago. Again, no Blake Griffin today, man. No Blake Griffin. I'm going to check to see if he's injured. Because that's the only explanation I can think of. Because he wasn't there completely. All right, Rondo. He gets a screen with 7 seconds to go. Russell Westbrook all up over him. He gives it out to the young guy, Avery Bradley. Pump fake. Got an open look. No good. And just like that, OKC completes the comeback. I do want to watch the Spurs sometime this season with their new big three of Chris Bosh being there with TP and Tim Duncan. They do have George Hill here. Kawhi Leonard is in the league. So they did not pull off that trade. George Hill is here, and he's actually pretty decent. Oh, the Nets are in Brooklyn now, by the way. The 2012 season, I'm pretty sure, was the one that they went over. So I changed it up for them. You know what I'm saying? And now they got a game against the Spurs. We got Vince Carter and T-Mac on the other team. So I would like this game to be close. It's a 5 with a minute to go. Yeah, that's not close enough. It was close with like 3 minutes, but it was not close enough. T-Mac with a good game. Vince Carter had a good game but didn't shoot it enough. And yeah, they end up losing though. Tim Duncan does hit free agency this year. We'll see what he does at the age of 36. He's still a 95 overall, by the way. We also have Carmelo Anthony hitting free agency at the age of 28. Those are the top names hitting free agency. Derrick Rose is rookie contract, but he is a rookie, so he'll probably be back. Or not a rookie, he's still on his rookie deal, so they'll have the rights to make whatever. OJ Mayo, Vince Carter at the age of 35, but he's old, so I don't know what his deal looks like. This draft class or free agency class might not be amazing, but I'm still trying. Oh, this is a game I want to see. I think that the Nuggets team should be a lot better than what they've been performing. So I would like for this to be a close game. It's not, though. They're blowing them out. Oh, man. Okay. This Nuggets team has, I guess, now Hassan Whiteside, who's an 80 at 22 years old. They have Carmelo. They have Lamar Odom at 33, so still pretty good. Chauncey Billups is here. They're good. They're a good-looking team. They even got the small Isaiah Thomas. But they never win anything. They haven't made the playoffs yet in these simulation videos. All right, I just tried to get them into a game from here to here. It's been 2 weeks. If I'm simulating for you for 2 weeks and we can't get a good game, then I'm moving on to the next one. That's my rule that I'm putting in. The Kings are the #1 team in the conference. Let's go look at the Kings and try to see what their game's looking like. Oh, they ain't lose a game in the first 3 weeks of the season, but then lost back-to-back. Kevin Martin is averaging almost 30. Almost 50, 40, 90. Okay, K-Mart. Yao is here. I forgot Yao Ming side here. Josh Smith. Allen Iverson. Yo. DeAndre Jordan. I mean, he's 24. He might not blossom into a player that makes an All-NBA team. But Matt Barnes. Yo, this team is kind of nice. Under the radar roster. 9-2 Cavaliers. Oh, I got to see who's on that Cavs team. We got to see this one. Boobie Gibson, 85. Mo Williams, 85. Darrell Wright, 85. That Ethan Castro dude is an auto-generated dude. He's a stud. And you know what? I'm not even mad that he's here. I'm okay with history just being a little bit different. Be a close one. These are 2 of the best teams in the conference. And it's not very close. The Kings are actually like... The Kevin Martin MVP campaign is here. After that game, he up to 50, 40, 90 on 30 points per. I am here for somebody that we did not expect to win MVP. I even saw somebody in my comment section saying, Kenny, I know that Dwight Howard is the dude and he keeps winning MVPs and the stats are good, but we should have control. We, as in me, the guy that's the commissioner, I should have control of who wins MVP. You know what I'm saying? Or who wins most improved and all of that stuff. So maybe we will. But like, okay, they get blown out in this one. But hey, if Kevin Martin is actually like that, I'm saying, bro might end up getting an award. This is supposed to be a different kind of video, or maybe it's Yao. It might be one of them, depending on how successful the team continues to be. But none of their games even being close. Here's a Kobe game. We get to see Kobe versus Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin and company are just nice like that. Off a bat. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not. Kobe is on the Heat. Dwayne Wade is on the Pistons. Kobe is on the Heat. Dwayne Wade is on the Pistons. Okay. But Josh Smith, come on, man. This team just has a lot going on for them. Devin Harris and company. They got a nice little stretch here right now. Talking about the Kings of going against really good teams. And so far, they've been able to hold their own, which tells me that they're not, I don't think they're going to be a team that's going to flake out and not make the playoffs, because we see that in the simulations where teams start off really, really good. They're dominating good teams. This team is one of the best in the Eastern Conference. They just put up 143 on their head, and Kevin Martin almost, oh my God, 16 for 16 from the free throw line. Practice your free throws, kids. And yeah, all right. I mean, maybe we don't get another jump in game for the Kings, but we can move on to look at some other teams. I need to see this game be good. We got Mario Chalmers, who's an 85 in this world, Kobe, rookie Kawhi Leonard, Michael Beasley, and Amari Stoudemire versus LeBron's Memphis Grizzlies. LeBron's Memphis Grizzlies at this point are the 5 seed. They're playing really well. The teams above them are just better at this point. But so please be a game. I would love to watch Kobe versus Bron one time in this simulation. Good back and forths. Yup, I'm here for some back and forths. That don't look like, yeah, 10 points with 2 minutes to go. Bro, this is kind of wild. Oh, I forgot DeMar DeRozan even on this team, because I don't know if he was starting. I'm not sure if he was starting. Maybe I overlooked it. But Kobe had a game. It's just like nobody else showed up for him. Kawhi, 11, 2-2, and 2 steals as a rookie, but his shooting splits are bad. Kawhi's going to be great. I already know. Just his rookie season. And in real life, he wasn't very good to start off the gate. So just give him some time. We got a game and it's the Bulls versus the Kings. We want to see the Kings play, and we get it right now. And they're going against young Derrick Rose, who at this point last year, they were the worst team in the league. This year, not so much. They're slightly above 500. Markieff Morris is a guy that they drafted this season. And so far as a rookie, he's doing pretty well. This is one of his best games of the year. Joakim Noah, good stat line. Derrick Rose not having the greatest game. But hey, it's a close one. And you know what? It don't really matter how good you play for the first 46 minutes if you can play well for the last two. You feel me? All right, so there's Kevin Martin right there with the ball. He's been guarded by Jeff Teague. That looks like Yao Ming versus Joakim. Yao Ming versus Joakim, and Joakim plays good defense, but Yao Ming is just too big, too strong. And just like that, it is a 1-point game in the favor of the Kings. D Rose, crossover. Kevin Martin trying to stick with him. D Rose, pull up, terrible shot. Absolutely terrible shot. I don't care if you are a former, well, I guess he hasn't won MVP in this world, but I don't care who you are. That's a bad shot. Patrick Patterson, jab step. Why did Kurt Heinrich push back so far? Don't matter. He got the rebound. Captain Kirk with a pass to Joakim. Joakim sticks. There you go, my boy. Big time dunk from Joakim Noah. Puts him back up by 1 with a minute and a half to go. Kevin Martin. Where you think you're going? D Rose don't really play that great of a defense. Good finish, Kevin. I don't know what y'all running, but I like it. No, I don't. Did not enjoy that possession. Derrick Rose selling. That's what we learned. Derrick Rose selling the bag. Josh Smith with the rebound. He's been guarded by Kirk Heinrich. That's not great, but it's okay. They gave it to Kevin Martin, who's trying to just walk his way to the basket. He's guarded by Manu Ginobili, who gives it down to Yao. No finish from Yao the first time, but he is Yao Ming, and he's too big. Got his own rebound and went right back up. Give him the MVP award. I feel like that's who the MVP of the video is so far, this episode, this season. Yao Ming like he killing. And Derrick Rose is selling. Shout out to Joakim Noah for keeping the game alive. But D Rose really out here taking contested mid-ranges when you're the fastest man in the league right now. What is you doing? Jeff T, clamp up. Kevin Martin with the ball on the wing. They score right here. The game is over. Patrick Patterson finishes. They were running 4 guards. And on the court at the same time was Manu, D Rose, Jeff Teague, Kirk Heinrich. They still had Luau on the bench. Tayshaun Prince is on the team apparently. And then they even had Markieff, who was having the best game of his NBA career so far. Nope, let's run 4 small ball point guard types. Chris Duhon is coming to the Bulls. He's coming back for Tyler Hansbrough in a 2nd round pick. You love to see that. Now, they already got Kirk Heinrich, Jeff Teague, Derrick Rose, Manu Ginobili. Those are all the guards on their team right now, but they got another one, Chris Duhon. All-Stars captains are Dwight and LeBron James in their respective conferences. LeBron and Kobe on the same team with Wade, Tim Duncan, and Pierce. Then you got Dwight, KG, Chris Paul, Dirk, and Monte Ellis. First-time All-Stars include DeMarcus Cousins. If I'm not mistaken, this is only year 2 of DeMarcus Cousins, and he immediately gets into an All-Star game. He's up to an 86. Oh, Boogie might be the best center in the game soon. 86 as a second-year player is wild. If you look at centers, well, he is going against Dwight eventually, but for a 21-year-old to be top 5 in that position is insane. So what we're going to do that's different than previous seasons, we're going to stop on April 12th, take a look around the league, and try to determine who we think MVP should be based on seeding, based on production. We might even look at the advanced stats. We might go deep into it because I don't want it to be, because if it was up to 2K, the same teams will win, or the same players will win MVP the entire time. And I'm not saying that shouldn't be the case. I'm not saying Dwight Howard shouldn't get the award just because he got it 2 years in a row, but I'm saying we should have the conversation. That's all. Voters fatigue will not be a thing on this channel. That's what I'm telling you. But I am telling you that we're going to look at everything. All right, if we take a look around the league, okay, it might be Dwight Howard again. His team is the number 1 seed. They are 63-18. What type of numbers did he personally put up? 27 points per game. Rebounds are down from last year. Assists are down from last year. Blocks are down from last year. Steals are down from last year. But shooting percentage is up, which means that he finally stopped taking threes. I love it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So MVP candidate number 1, Dwight Howard, for sure. The 76ers are the 2 seed here. I don't think Devin Harris deserves to get buzz here, but they are a surprise. Well, they're not a surprise anymore. Last year, they were kind of similar, and Devin Harris had a similar type season. Okay, great. The Cavaliers get a team award because they are the 3 seed with that week 0 roster. And if I'm thinking about MVPs, I don't think we go this far down. Joe Johnson, I don't think he gets it down here. You'd have to put up ridiculous stats to even be considered down here. Let's go take a look at the Western Conference. Okay. This could have been a KD year, but his numbers are down because he's passing the ball too much. OKC is the 1 seed in the conference. They do not get an MVP candidate. Okay. The Spurs. Tony Parker averaged 21, 8, and 4. 50, 40, 83. They got PJ Tucker. Is it a Tim Duncan season at the age 36? Nah. Not even Chris Bosh either. Okay. The Kings, though. 7 games back from the 1 seed. For sure. Kevin Martin, 26 points per game. It's the Dwight Howard award, right? I think it's the Dwight Howard award. Yeah, I think this is another Dwight Howard season. Rookie of the year. Isaiah Thomas didn't play enough games. He was getting DMPs early in the season. He played only 32 games, so he's not really in conversation. Kemba Walker is a guy that should be, though. Shooting splits, not amazing. I might let them decide who Rookie of the Year is because that's not an award that we should care about too much. Kyrie Irving, though, shooting splits are better. I think Kyrie Irving might be the guy to win the award. But if they have somebody else, I'm not going to tell them they're wrong. Okay, we know that the MVP is Dwight Howard. Will they give it to him? They will. He deserved it. I will not complain. Kyrie Irving wins Rookie of the Year. Ricky Rubio wins Sixth Man of the Year. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Is that an award I want to kind of look at myself? Who didn't? Who averaged? That's basically what Sixth Man of the Year is. Who averaged the most amount of points while not starting games? DeMar DeRozan started 10 games this season, and he averaged 19 and 4 on one of the better teams in the league. Okay. And then I don't even know. What did Ricky Rubio averaging? 12, 8, and 5. I'm not going to take it away from him. 12, 8, and 5 is pretty good, so you can keep it. They gave most improved to Hassan, which I guess, but like even his per 36 didn't improve that much. Basically, this is like, hey, he got more minutes. I wonder if there's somebody else that we could get this to. Hey, Daquan Cook is a guy that we can look at, man. He went from 12 points per game to 18 points per game. Shooting splits got a little bit better. Is Daquan Cook gonna win most improved player in the simulation? I think we might have to give it to him, bro. We're looking at Anthony Morrow. Oh snap! We got some contenders, ladies and gentlemen. People who were not Boobie Gibson. I think you give it to Boobie. We're giving it to Boobie. You know why? Because I know this may not matter to y'all in a grand scheme of these things. He helped that team be good. You know, that's not a great team. He put up 17, 3, and 4, or 3.5 with a steal, with solid very good shooting splits, and helped the team be a playoff team. I'm sorry, Hassan Whiteside. We gave it to somebody else. And then, yeah, that doesn't really matter. Okay, NBA teams sees Chris Paul, Monte Ellis, LeBron, KG, and Dwight. Second team is Dwayne Wade, who again doesn't have his face scan, but you know what Dwayne Wade looks like. Devin Harris, Jared Wallace, who's low-key having one of the best simulation careers of all time. He's been an All-Star 4 times. He's been an All-NBA player 3 times, and he's All-Defensive Team 2 times. So Jared Wallace really doing his thing. There's DeMelo Boogie in year number 2. I'm telling you, Boogie is about to be a dangerous man this entire simulation if he continues that. Derrick Rose makes an All-NBA team. All right, D Rose. Okay, your team was bad, but at least you did something. And Darrell Wright, the most obscure name to make an All-NBA team in these videos is Darrell Wright. And I kind of want to give it to Yao, but I'm not going to do it. All right, rookie team sees Kyrie, JV, Kemba, auto-generated, and then Kawhi. And then second team has Markieff Morris, auto-generated, Tristan Thompson, auto-generated, Nico Mirotic. Playoff time. I'm going to stop putting my hope into this Denver team. Melo, you're letting us down here. I don't know how y'all did it again. Just super, super big letdown. 11-71 Atlanta Hawks. This is their year. Evan Turner in year number 2 looked pretty good. Hey, Evan Turner in year number 2. Is it empty stats because they suck? I don't know. 17, 7, and 6. You know, a steal and a half. He hit the 3 ball at about an average clip. I don't know, man. The Atlanta Hawks might be able to get Anthony Davis, which is what people are taking for this season. The Raptors suck, but at the end of the day, the Cavs ended the season on a 9-game win streak. The Kings on a 4-game win streak. That momentum will carry over to help somebody win a championship. We'll see. We got a game 7, Pistons versus 76ers. So that is Dwayne Wade versus Devin Harris. That's what it is. Those are our 2-star players that are in this. Will it be close enough for us to jump in? Does not look like it. Devin Harris and company continue to do their thing, which is low-key just be one of the best teams in the league. Iggy is here, playing very well. David West, who this is his first season here, he has a really good game in game number 7 with 11, 13, and 4. I mean, I'm saying really good game. He shot 2 for 11 at power 4. His stats look solid, though. He got to the free throw line. He got 6 offensive rebounds. He just didn't hit the midi like he normally does. Most space, too. Most space is 1 for 7 for 3. Whatever. They won. And on the other side, Dwayne Wade put up kind of a stinker in this game 7. Next, on the other side, will we get Marco Belinelli in a game 7? Had 31 points. 16 free throws. Marco Belinelli gets to the free throw line 16 times? It's 3 for 16 from 3. So he did not shoot the ball well, but he got to the line. He hit every one of them. Steph Curry in a game 7. Forgot about him, didn't y'all? Where he's doing okay at an 81 overall. And in the playoffs, he's averaging 23 and 10. And they beat the LeBron James-led team. LeBron had 0 free throws. That's a stinker to me, Bron. I'm sorry. That's a stinker to me. I know you had a double-double. That's a stinker to me. No free throws? You're a dominant force, bruh. You got DeMar, OJ Mayo, who's really good, and then Mike Conley. I don't know how y'all can't get out of the first round, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? All right, round 2. I wish we were getting close games, but we aren't. Steph Curry and Dirk and Belinelli in this game, Jason Terry in this game 7. Advance. They beat OKC. Yeah, OKC just a couple years too early, man. 24, 22, 24 years old, 23 years old. John Wall being 21 years old. They just a little bit too early, man. We got a 2-5 and a 1-3. Tim Duncan versus Dirk. Tony Parker versus Steph Curry. And, yo, the 76ers continue to do their thing, too. And MVP Dwight Howard, you know, living up to his hype. They've only lost 1 game in the playoffs so far. We got a game 7 in the conference finals. Please, just give me something to jump into. We want gameplay. The Mavericks have been the kings of game 7s. But, hey, that might end right now. 1:44 to play. 1-point game in the favor of the Spurs. They got the ball. And it's a good... Why are we on the Rockets court? Okay. Neutral territory game. I don't know what's happening. Chris Bosh having a good game. Same thing with Tony Parker with a double-double. Tim Duncan with a double-double. Dirk, Steph Curry, and Jason's. All right, forget it. Let's get into it. Here it is. In Houston. 2 Texas teams playing against each other in Houston. They're not from Houston. I just don't understand it. But what a big rebound from Leon Poe, who gives it out to Jason Terry, who's got the glisten off of his bald old head. Steph Curry with the ball, top of the key, or I guess top wing, working against Tony Parker. Oh my God! Oh my God, Steph Curry! Don't do it to him! Oh my, that's one of the cleanest moves I've seen in a simulation. The AI don't be doing stuff. Bro, AI does not do stuff like this. Boop. Hold on, one more time. Swoop. Oh my God. And they are up by 1 with 2 minutes or 1:22 minutes to go. Steph Curry getting kind of nasty out there. Tony Parker tried to get it back. Blocked by Leon Poe. But a rebound by Chris Bosh, and they take the lead right back. Steph Curry trying to work against Tony Parker again. This time, oh my God. Steph Curry is elite. Over the outstretched hands of Tim Duncan. Tony Parker played good defense too. Steph Curry said, forget it, I'm taking us home. We've been the kings of game 7s. Every single round, we've closed it out, and we try to continue that. 50 seconds ago. 50 seconds ago. Tony Parker. They're just going right at each other, bro. They're just going right at each other, man. I'm here for a good point guard duel. I'm here for this. All right, now number 30, bring the ball up the court this time. He passes up to Belinelli and the corner. Green, bing. Steph Curry trusts his teammates at the right time. And just like that, it is up to a 2-point game with 30 seconds to go. George Hill with the ball now. Pass it up to Chris, who puts it in. This is a back and forth game. There's been no stops. Rick Carlisle versus Greg Popovich. Steph Curry downhill once again, and this time he gets fouled. And I know one thing about Steph Curry. He does not miss free throws very often. First shot from Stephen Curry is up, and it is in. Kind of expected that. They even got bro chewing on his mouthpiece, which is cool because he does that. Number 2 is in. All right. There is a couple millisecond difference between shot clock and game clock, so this could be the last possession of the San Antonio Spurs season. It could be. What is the thing? What's the thing that we drawing up here? Greg, showcased by you, one of the greatest coaches of all time. Tony Parker moves. Somebody's coming off the screen. It's Joe Ingles. Give it down to Tim Duncan. Yes. They're double teaming Tim. Tony with the ball. They can reset. Yeah. 10 seconds to go. Joe Ingles got the ball. A screen for a Tim Duncan 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh, the king of the clutch offensive rebound. He goes right back up. And it is 4 seconds to go. Chris Bosh again. That's kind of wild, bro. That's amazing. All right. 4 seconds to go. Who would it go to? You got to get the ball in, Leon. It's the Dirk to Steph on a backdoor cut. Tony, you cannot get caught sleeping. No timeouts to go. They get it into Tony. Full court heave. And the Steph Curry led. I said it because in the minutes that we watched, Steph Curry was elite. And the Steph Curry led Dallas Mavericks are heading to the NBA Finals. Whoa, that is crazy. Steph Curry doing it on the main. Hey, Tim Duncan open 3. Not a bad look. Not a bad look at all. I want to take a look at what Tim Duncan's three-point rate actually is. It's a C-, which is it's about a 70, a little less than a 70, which is not the greatest, but hey, open look is an open look. And Luther Head is going to the conference finals. I saw Luther Head back there. 5 seed versus 3 seed. Steph Curry versus Devin Harris. Lou Will versus Jason Terry's kind of cool. Belinelli, Iggy. I don't know, man. The 76ers team is really, really good. I don't know who I would take in the series. I mean, it's been a complete domination. It is a 3-0 series in the favor of the 76ers. This is how it went. Game 1, not even close. In this one, it was a low-scoring affair, but a lot of players got involved. Game 2, higher scoring affair. Steph Curry had his best game in the NBA Finals, shooting 12 for 14 from the field, including 7 threes. But on the other side, they gave up a ton of points. Iggy had a nasty stat line. Devin Harris doing his thing is one of the greatest point guards in the league right now. And just like that is a 3-0 series, and it's not even close. I would love to see some fight, but I just don't like it's coming. The 76ers are the 2022 NBA champions, and Devin Harris, out of all people, ends up winning Finals MVP. What a good season that was, man. What a very good season. Jason Kidd decides to call it wraps at the age of 40. I respect that. Anybody here that we want to tell no? Not Tim Duncan? Ooh, do we tell Tim Duncan not to? I'm going to tell Tim Duncan not to retire. You got one more season. Y'all were one shot away from being in the finals again. Let's say strap the shoes up one more time, my boy. But here's what y'all waiting for. The Anthony Davis sweepstakes. Who wins? The Hawks have the highest odds. Then you have the Raps, the Bucks, the Clippers, but via Brooklyn. All right, who cares? And the winner is the New York Knicks, who just drafted Paul George 2 years ago, Kyrie Irving last year, and it looks like they're taking Anthony Davis. I mean, again, I don't know. I can't tell you for sure, but you'd be crazy not to take AD in this draft class. You'd be crazy. All right, here we go. The New York Knicks, do not screw this up. Y'all have the potential to have one of the craziest big threes in like 2 seasons. They went with Anthony Davis. The easiest choice is the best choice. 83 overall rookie coming into things. Now, the Atlanta Hawks had the worst record in the entire league at 11-71. So they're basically what the Bobcats was during this time. The Bobcats tanked heavily to get the first overall pick and end up with number 2, which is Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. So they're not taking Mike Kidd-Gilchrist, are they? They are taking Dame. Woo! Yes, sir. That's the pick right there. Dame. Now, the Atlanta Hawks only have Evan Turner right now. They don't have anybody else that he's playing with. So it's going to be some years before the Atlanta Hawks get right, unless they do some free agency stuff. The Timberwolves get Dion Waiters. His career might be a little bit different in this simulation. We'll see. Thomas Robinson goes number 4 to the Wizards. That's going to make me Google it. That's going to make me Google it, because why is that oddly familiar? So he's drafted number 5 in real life and 4 in this one. Okay. There's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist going to Toronto, which is unfortunate. Last year, Toronto was really bad. They got Bismack Biyombo, and this year, they got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. John Henson goes to the Bucks. That's one of the players that I will always see as a Bucks player, and here he is as a Buck. Who else is here that we're forgetting about that's still on the board? Bradley Beal. Yep, Bradley Beal. Draymond Green. Yep. Will Barton. Chris Middleton is down there. Okay, yeah, there's some other names down there. Bradley Beal's the next big name though. Bradley Beal's the next big name, and once he's off the board, we'll stop. Evan Fournier is going to Brooklyn. Austin Rivers goes number 8 to the Suns, and Denver gets Bradley Beal. Okay, Melo. Well, I don't even know if Melo's re-signing. I'm pretty sure he's a free agent, or maybe that's next year. But Bradley Beal goes there. Will Barton goes to the Jazz. The Lakers get Chris Middleton. Harrison Barnes goes to the Pacers. And then the Bulls get Jeremy Lamb. Terrence Ross goes to the Blazers. Mo Harkless and Myles Leonard go to their teams. All right. Andre Drummond dropped to number 18. Not a bad pick at number 18 for sure. He's going to be a simulation guy because he's going to rebound every single ball. Draymond Green goes to the Magic at 29. Okay, Dre. Get that chip on your shoulder still. You know, you still got drafted very late. Not as late, but still very late. All right, let's go to free agency. See who signs where. Then that's probably going to be a wrap for the video. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Carmelo was a free agent this season. Okay. Derrick Rose. This class, again, it's an okay class. It's not the greatest. I would expect a lot of these people to re-sign to their respective teams. But I would be wrong. Because Tim Duncan said, forget staying loyal to the... I should have just let him retire if I knew he was going to go to another team, bro. The Clippers? I'm sorry, that wasn't even the Clippers. The Bobcats? Are you serious? Are you serious right now, my boy? That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave it a like. Comment down below, Devin Harris, point guard, so I know you watched the entire one. Be sure to leave it a like, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.